This screencast is for AP Chemistry, and it's about taking empirical and molecular formulas to that next level. So we already know how to calculate empirical molecular formulas from percent composition or from the grams that we have in a particular substance. Here we're going to talk about how we can find the empirical formula of a hydrate using that same sort of method. We just have a few little tricks. So in this particular problem, calcium chloride hydrate has a mass of 4.72 grams. After heating for several minutes, the mass of the anhydrite, which is the substance that remains after the water is removed from the hydrate, is found to be 3.56 grams. We need to use this information to determine the formula for the hydrate. So we have a calcium chloride hydrate. So calcium's in group 2, so it's 2 positive. Chlorine is 1 negative. So it's going to be CaCl2, and then we have a dot. We don't know how many waters. This is what we're trying to figure out, that X right there. So this is our base formula that we're going to work from. We know that we have this, and we're going to heat it up, and that is delta symbol will mean a change in heat in this case. And we're going to get calcium chloride, and it's also going to give us some water, but we don't know how much. This would be our anhydrite right here. So we know we have 4.72 grams of this, and we have 3.56 grams of this. So our first thing is to figure out how much water was driven off. Well, if you subtract this from the amount of the hydrate, that's exactly how much water was given off. So with that subtraction, it's 1.16 grams of water that was given off. Now what you want to do is you want to take the mass of the anhydrite and you want to convert it to moles. So 3.56 grams of calcium chloride, and we're just going to go ahead and convert that to moles. The molar mass of this is 110.98 grams in 1 mole of calcium chloride. And that's equal to 0.0321 moles of calcium chloride. And then we're going to take the amount of water that was driven off, that was in the hydrate, and we're also going to convert it to moles. Molar mass of water is 18.02. Whoops, let's get that to where you can see it. 18.02 grams in 1 mole of water. And so we end up with 0.0644 moles of water. We're almost through an empirical formula problem already. We've gone mass to mole. All we have to do now is divide by the smallest number of moles. And in this case, this is 1. This one is right at 2. It's like 2.00. Remember, with empirical formulas, it has special rounding rules. You can only round within 0.1. But in this case, we're right at 2 and close enough to call it 2. So now it says for every 1 calcium chloride, there are 2 waters. We go back up to this, and now we know the formula of our hydrate. We have calcium chloride, and for every one of those, we have 2 waters. And that is the correct answer.